So they warned us about the KTV. Just listen, just listen. That's ridiculous. So every year, me and my Kiwi friend Andre go on a trip in Taiwan for Chinese New Year, and I really wanted to show you just how welcoming and fun people are, but you're gonna have to watch the end of the video to really see what I mean. The only issue is that if you're going to do a long distance trip, you should probably be a morning person, which, yeah, neither of us are. Morning. So what time were we supposed to leave?
1.
What time is it?
2:02.
And last year we had an amazing time. We had so much fun in the south of Taiwan. So this year we thought we'd be rather original and go back down south. But at the end of the day, if you're gonna ride like me and Andre do with zero planning and $0, you're gonna have to deal with the consequences. So we're about 2 minutes into this ride and the motorcycle just stopped working.
It died! I don't know why.
Well,
thank God we've got spare scooters because we're all money bags over here.
so far trip to Taiwan's going pretty well. One other really annoying thing is that I don't have a visor on my helmet because I broke it on the last trip that me and Andre went to. I somehow got really drunk. I must have been drunk because I slept on my helmet breaking the visor. So instead of, again, for a whole year I could have bought a new helmet. Instead I've just been riding around like this with sunglasses to protect my eyes. So what have we learned about Yunlin?
Where all the poo in Taiwan comes apparently. There's a big wastewater treatment plant.
Dang! Also, we've completely lost the sun. We're well over an hour away from our destination. And I'm wearing sunglasses, because otherwise I have no protection from the wind and bugs. I'm completely blind, so this is irresponsible. So, as per usual, Andre booked us a state-of-the-art 5-star hotel. You ready to see it? Look how grim that is. We've just been warned that our room is very special because the basement under it is a KTV, which means there's noise all night. And then he repeatedly told us that we can't refund it if it's too noisy. Just listen. That's ridiculous. These walls are made of paper. Everyone in Taiwan knows that Tainan has the best food, and me and Andre decided to avoid all of it and just ate tacos. Tacos round 2. The entire time. We've already seen most of the food and the cool cultural aspects of Tainan. We wanted to explore a different side of the city. We wanted to see some of the nightlife. So we commenced a pub crawl, which honestly got a little dangerous. You can guess how many drinks Andre and I drank over the course of the day. And if you win, you get a free subscription to my channel. If you lose, well, then I guess you gotta come to Taiwan and out-drink us. Here we go. This place is convenient because just across the street, there's our absolute piece of shit hotel. And then we can just run across the street and then beer number 1. Okay, next bar is a quiet bar. Cheers. Drink number 3. Beer number 6. Beer number 7. Beer number 8. Drink number 12. Drink 14. Drink. This is drink number 20.
Hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises.
Whoa, fuck! Okay, by a car. No, get into the car.
The next day.
So last night around drink 19 or 20, I lost my wallet. So we did the responsible thing and went to bed. Forgot about it. The gods are merciful. Someone found it, picked it up off the street, brought it to the police station. The police station found the hotel card in my wallet, called the hotel, and they told us where the police station is. Now we're gonna go pick it up. That's how cool Taiwan is. How much do you want to bet all the cash is still in my wallet? I haven't actually checked yet.
Let's take a look.
All my money's still in there.
That's,
and I promise you, I haven't just dumped random cash in my wallet. No one would ever do that in the first
He said
place.
it was about 1600 or something like that, didn't you?
It was like 3 grand, but yeah.
Oh.
It's all still in my wallet.
That's
So
good,
the person,
nice.
they could have just taken the cash out of my wallet, pocketed it, and had a payday, but they didn't. And that happened. You'll hear stories of that consistently throughout Taiwan. Drinking isn't the only reason Andre and I travel every Chinese New Year. There's something kind of in the air around this time of year. People are in good spirits and are celebrating family and togetherness. They often extend that feeling of goodwill to foreigners, and I couldn't help but feel so much warmth from the people on my trip. Everyone was so nice and sharing and friendly. It's kind of similar to the feeling us Westerners have around Christmas time. A time of good tiding to you and your kin. I mean, okay, I get that a lot of foreigners dread Chinese New Year because almost everything is closed. Taiwanese people retreat to the safety of their homes, and there's really nothing left for us foreigners to do. But that's why we ride motorcycles and scooters. It allows you to kind of get off the beaten path and avoid the crazy traffic. It forces you to be with people that are so different from you, and yet you can still celebrate togetherness. There's real magic there. It's like a kindred spirit amongst people from all around the world. It's a really beautiful experience, and I can't wait until next year when I can do it again.
Man, this is good.
Bye, Korean man.
Oh my goodness. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Early in the morning.
This video is sponsored by me and you.
Alan and Prosy podcast. Alphabetical order takes priority, and age, and intelligence.
Alan and I have a podcast over on Patreon where we talk about anything and everything, our lives, more personal stuff we don't normally share on our YouTube channel. So if you're interested, head over to patreon.com and check us out, give us your support. In case you've noticed, the subtitles have disappeared, so there's no subtitles on those videos because it would take way too long. But it's a ton of fun. We've got a great group of people over there already, so join us, would you?
There's people that really engage in the conversation.
Yeah.
It's a much more two-way street than most podcasts.
Yeah, we try to read as many comments as we can. We try to cover as many topics as we can with a different audience and what they're interested in. Lately, it's been a lot of relationship stuff and COVID.
A lot of
Because
COVID.
no one's tired of COVID, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's much more deep diving than the surface that you would get on our normal channels. And they're an hour and a half long. So there's lots of room for us to get into lots of deep conversations and arguments.
And arguments, yeah. We literally yell at each other.
The best thing about the podcast is that we don't have to agree with each other to make it smooth and...
It flows quite well,
Yeah.
I think. The reason we're sat here is because this is somewhat of a similar setup as to what we would have for our podcast. We like to go to different restaurants around the city or pubs or wherever we want to go. We sit down, order some food, order a few beers, and have a chat.
So, for example, I might suggest to Prosy that the Canadian truckers on their protest, they're all terrorists.
Right, and I would suggest something like Justin Trudeau is a dictator, and he's completely stripped citizens of the right to do anything. He can freeze their bank accounts now.
And I might discuss and ask Prosy and the viewers' advice on my love life, my incredibly complicated love life,
which you're not allowed to know yet because you got to go on Patreon and check it out.
Yeah. So there's some typical examples of what we might talk about. So come check it out.
Link is in the description below. See you guys in the next episode.
Sorry about the no subtitles thing.